Foodie beauty in Syria? There goes a cat again. All right, so on the surface, we do get the tinfoil hat. Don't believe everything you think. Conspiracy theories are just that, theories. Does the situation at hand reflect reality? Do you have all the facts available to you, or just the ones that make your life easier? And I say going to Syria. In the middle of the deck, we have love and gaslight. Are you glossing over and suppressing your trauma or another's perspective? Are you steamrolling your or another's feelings? Your cult leader application has been denied. What? Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Foodie Beauty. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all told me to get up and get in here. Y'all said that she's in Syria. Okay. And Spirit said, oh, okay. Spirit said, oh, okay. So let's get into it. Again, remember, this video and its contents are for entertainment purposes only. Tarot readings are intuitive interpretations and should not be considered a substitute for legal, financial, medical, or mental health advice. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, so right off the back, Spirit is acknowledging these are the things that we are not seeing, and these are the things that we can see. All right, Spirit is acknowledging that she's leaving to Syria. Okay. Spirit said to detach from something mentally, physically, emotionally, and or spiritually, because she doesn't believe she has enough fire in her belly to deal with it. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Water sign energy, that could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but also acknowledging anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, and just wanting to get away from it. I'll deal with that later, so I'm going here. What's the rush? I'll address that at a later time, so I'm going here. Okay. And Spirit says, even in going there and detaching from what really deserves your attention right now, you're creating a storm, and this storm is coming. And there's a saying, wherever you go, that's where you are. And that's exactly what is coming and ringing true. Spirit is acknowledging that this storm is coming. The storm is just going to follow you. It's following whatever path that you're on, because you cannot run from your karma. You cannot run from your consequences. You cannot run from your lessons. They will be learned. Okay. And so this creates a lot of emotion, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, wanting to clear, cancel, release that to manifest a life that you do want. But first and foremost, you have to deal with this. The heart chakra has imbalances and or delays. And when I say that, it always says ASAP, get to the hospital. But that's her business. You know, sometimes lessons are really hard and challenging. And it feels like that's exactly what she's about to be faced with. A really difficult, challenging lesson that she's not going to be able to fix. It's not going to be that easy. And maybe that's the best teacher for her. Spirit is also acknowledging that this could include a water sign and or, again, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, wanting to clear, cancel, and release that to manifest a life that she does want. This storm is coming to help clear out what is no longer needed so that she can get into alignment. And you know, she doesn't have a choice. Like Spirit's like, she doesn't have a choice. In regards to this storm, she's going to continuously say that she was naive and oblivious and gullible and inexperienced and just didn't have enough information and or study, research to do what she's done. It's like a turnip falling off of the truck. This direction is the wrong direction because you're losing. Okay. And then she's trying to cushion her fall and saying, oh yeah, I was just, no. You're going to hit hard. You're going to hit hard. And Spirit is acknowledging, because you keep trying to do the same thing over and over and over again to no resolve. Doing the same thing over and over again and thinking that something different is going to happen is called insanity. There will be no breakthrough, no solution. Even though this is what she's seeking, it's being met with obstacle and delay, resistance. Okay. Spirit says, moving forward, look forward. You know, this is the university of the universe. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. You're still going to be communicating about your ups and downs, because wherever you go, that's where you are. It's not going to change. You haven't changed, and so nothing else is going to change. You're carrying your bags with you, meaning that you're carrying baggage. The heart chakra is being weighed down, imbalances and or delays. It's hard to move forward being chained to your past. Not my business. Spirit says, focus forward, anticipate good things, but know that your choices matter. Good choices equal good karma. Bad choices equal bad karma. Your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe you deserve. And next to that, it's intensity. It's raining cats and dogs. It is requesting that you surrender. This is what you're going into as you progress forward, thinking and anticipating good things, but it's more bad news, more bullshit, more drama. But that's what you want, right? Because your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe you deserve. So if you didn't want this, you'd be doing something what? Different. That's right. But you're not. That's your business. Spirit again is acknowledging, listen, Linda. Water sign energy, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, wanting to clear, cancel, and release this to manifest a life that you do want, but it's just not happening. Being met with obstacle and delay, defeat. Surrender, so that this too shall pass. I feel like this card came out before with the dogs and the cats falling out of the sky. Loyalty falling out of the sky. Wisdom falling out of the sky. And again, pouncing on someone sexually, energetically, creatively, manipulative energy is behind this. Emotional energy is behind this, because the heart wants what the heart wants. Y'all keep telling me about the cats. I see the cats. And you feel like now is the time to do it. Now is the time. Go get it in required and inspired action. Thank you, Spirit. And people are just laughing. This is the I told you so. I told you so. People are looking at you and they have crazy eyes. Told you so. They're totally content that you find yourself in this situation again and again and again, because wherever you go, that's where you are. Told you so. This is the windy road that you have chosen. At any moment, you can make this road. You can get on a road that's straight and narrow. But it's your choices. And if your choices keep looking like this, then get ready for a bumpy ride. You like it. And if you like it, like the saying goes, I love it. That's what they say, right? All right. Foodie beauty in Syria. There goes a cat again. All right. So on the surface, we do get the tinfoil hat. Don't believe everything you think. Conspiracy theories are just that. Theories. Does the situation at hand reflect reality? Do you have all the facts available to you, or just the ones that make your life easier? And I say going to Syria. In the middle of the deck, we have love and gaslight. Are you glossing over and suppressing your trauma or another's perspective? Are you steamrolling your or another's feelings? Your cult leader application has been denied. In Syria, middle of the deck. Trauma bond. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that person is not your twin flame. Get out while you can. It's worse. Okay. This is codependency at its most toxic. You may find comfort in old familiar wounds, but resist the temptation to make connections rooted in things that no longer serve you or support your healing. That's your business. Okay. That's your business. Foodie beauty in Syria. Pleasure. Everyone needs a little play time with themselves. You may want to invest into some love toys for your own enjoyment. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging that you feel like this is the bright idea, that you will come up with a bright idea that will be very beneficial for you in the near future. The idea may come to you in the form of a dream or while you are meditating. Thinking hard. Spirit is also acknowledging, but even that will be shattered. Shattered illusions. Your current viewpoint of your reality is currently being shifted in a major way. What you once thought was true may have been an illusion. The veil is being lifted, and now you will be able to see things for what they truly are and for who they truly are. If you choose, because that's your business. Foodie beauty in Syria. That's a tower moment. chaos and destruction, upheaval. Your life is on fire right now, fire sign energy. It is about to burn down. But the great news is that the sun will rise tomorrow. How are you going to handle this? Thank you, Spirit. That is the magical question. The worst thing you can do right now is resist the drastic shifts coming your way. It is all crashing, but that's okay. Don't get numb or avoid it. Feel your feelings. Your trauma responses of fight, flight, freeze, or people pleasing will be in full effect. Know that this moment will pass and things will get better. The deviant is depicted as a Ogu Yorugu, the Dogon god of chaos and disorder, who rode the Milky Way into an arc to earth. In an arc to earth. Ogo, the twin brother of the goddess Yasigi, also appears as a jackal, vindictive, graping, and murdering rival. We all have monsters, abusers, and enslavers in our bloodlines. You are not your past and you are not your family. Gift yourself with a trauma healing therapist, a coach, or practice, because it's go time. Foodie Beauty is in Syria. What's the message? Sturdy. A strong foundation is the key to success. Are you feeling uncertain about something? You're not completely sure about this choice. Spirit says focus on building a solid base in whatever you're working on. It will provide long-term stability. There's also an energy of reconciliation. It may be time to reconcile with someone or something. Is there an unresolved issue weighing on you? Take the first step toward peace. Will bring inner tranquility and strengthen your future relationships. And then in the middle of the deck, there is confusion. Confusion is temporary and leads to clarity. Are you feeling lost? Slow down. Be patient and allow clarity to emerge in its own time. Feels like this was a forced decision, but that's your business. That is your business. So she's in Syria. What's the time? September. It feels like you won't be there long. Okay. Something's happening in September. Something that she's enamored by being in Syria. She feels like she's achieving there. She's done something. The commitment. The Spirit said you're just a thief, stealing mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually because you have an entity attachment. You are an ice queen. Cold-hearted, gossipy, stoic, not flowing. Foodie Beauty in Syria? Spirit said this is a fight, or there will be a breakup, bad news, separation, a forced change. Thank you, Spirit. Conflict, teeth, anger, a coffin, something sharp, conflicted self. Well, Spirit says on the bottom of the deck, new troubles, sorrow in the mind. It says a new beginning or end, total upheaval, a skull, the head, a birth, death, earth, winter, skeletal system, an important decision. And then lastly, Spirit says a doctor, illness, an examination, a wound, feeling oppressed, a strong drink, a gang or mob, a war, restricted and limited, mental health illness, bad thoughts, a medical procedure. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. Needing an operation. Not my business. I mean, I've said that you need to go to that doctor. Probably need to move in with him. Okay. Money, credit cards, Syria. Catfish. Catfishing somebody with your money, with your credit cards. The devil is in the details. Why does this come out with you? The devil is a landlord, obsession, mental health issues, XES, drugs, abuse, mental health disorder. I mean, hey. Thank you, Spirit. Just issue and problem after issue and problem. And why is mom there? Mom is anxious, but mom is also aware of this money. Mom says that's just straight bullshit. while you traveling around the world. Mama's also a conspiracy theorist trying to connect the dots as to what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay, there goes those zombies again. Coming back to get you. Girl, what you done? Syria. Foodie beauty in Syria? Spirit says transparency, financial fears, and scarcity. Spirit is also acknowledging dealing with someone who likes to play games, playful, young, a nerd, and devices in the middle of the deck, listening to your intuition. But Spirit says that there's this energy of tapping into your third eye. Please clarify. Oh, okay. So it feels like your third eye is listening to your fans. There's an obsession with your groupies, stalking, shallow. So your higher intuition is listening to these people, your fans, and what your fans are saying about your family and the ceremony and believing in this marriage. Okay. Well, what about the marriage? It's a fear of not being accepted. It's closeted and someone's being secretive. Someone is suffocating and but there is a phone call. Someone's calling in the area of passion. Uh-oh. What's going to be the result of someone calling either Foodie or Salah about passion? What's going to be the result? Suffocation, needing, making one wait. Obstacles, dangerous, challenges, because this relationship is tacky, cheap, foul, and a lack of style, distasteful. Salah and beauty, Foodie beauty, Chantal. There's a third party that always comes up. All right, so how does Salah feel about being in Syria with Foodie? His dreams to take flight. Fluttering around busy. Oh, he wants to leave. Yep. He's acknowledging that there's something budding in her coming and him taking flight. Yep. This is the real deal. He wants his efforts with her to bear fruit. Is Foodie in Syria? Yeah. Valuable experience worth your time. She's trying to make money there. Yes. Sweet satisfaction, good taste, savoring it. In the middle of the deck, Spirit says, no, you're going to get caught. There's going to be a net loss on the tail ends of things. Oh, that's your business, girl. Spirit says that there's a storm that's too violent and shelter is going to be needed. I told you a storm was coming. How does her mom feel about her being in Syria? Thorns present, handle with care. She feels like this is dangerous. She's going to get hurt. The barrier is too strong. She's denied her access to assist her. She also feels like this is a stormy relationship. Trouble is going to strike. There's going to be an uproar. Sending her mother love and light. Because it feels like, she's worried about her. But, she would need to be worried about herself too. But she ain't. Anyway, Foodie beauty. Current energy ancestors while she's in Syria. She's thinking about strength and success and tapping into her masculine power with the High John Conqueror root. Spirit is saying that she's dealing with that black cat bone. Cats. Working of mystery, invincibility, or bold magic. Now, let me tell you something. Play with them games, you win them prizes. You can do and talk to whoever you want to talk to out there to get things to work for you, but it ain't going to work. Your intentions are malice. Thank you, Spirit. And the universe does not accept them. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's trying to shift some things, but Spirit said, the ancestor said, the shift is coming. They're doing things, and it's going to happen quickly. All right. Foodie beauty in Syria. Current energy. Well, you get the Two of Cups in reverse, so this was not a good choice, okay? Arguments, strained relations, not seeing eye to eye, anguish. And then with the Nine of Swords in reverse, there's this energy of her gaining clarity now that they are not seeing eye to eye. Learning to cope, letting go of anxiety, and trying to be optimistic. However, with the King of Wands in reverse, fire sign in reverse, throwing water on a flame, there's an energy of being forceful, selfish, impulsive, broken promises, extremism, fire sign energy. Spirit says something else is in the middle of that. And she just keeps trying to plant seeds and hopes to reap a bountiful harvest, planning, requesting, and or hoping for her hard work to pay off, to have reward and results, and to have some form of long-term success. What is going to be the outcome of her stay in Syria? Spirit says that's in the middle of the deck. Well, the outcome is justice in reverse. I don't know why Spirit's saying you can't run, you can't hide. They're going to find you. Injustice, dishonesty, failure to take responsibility. Okay. Also, there's this energy of abandonment, travel, end of a relationship, walking away. And there's also an energy of the Knight of Swords in reverse, being stagnant, lazy, missed opportunities, and just going with the flow. What is her biggest obstacle? What is her biggest obstacle in Syria? Our biggest obstacle in reverse, not listening to the spiritual advice or the traditional wisdom of higher intuitives, of those who are here to help. With the Hierophant in reverse, rebellion, freedom is an obstacle. Rebellion is an obstacle. Personal beliefs are an obstacle. With the Death card, an unwillingness to change is an obstacle. Resisting is an obstacle. Fear of new beginnings and dependency is an obstacle. And then with the Five of Wands in reverse, exhaustion, compromise, teamwork, harmony, solutions are all obstacles. Okay, more. We do get the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Interesting pair. Careless, cruel, harsh, dangerous, cold-hearted. With the Queen of Swords is an obstacle. With the King of Swords, irrational, abuse of power, lack of morals, absent father. Oh, that's interesting. That always comes up with, Salah. Speaking of Salah, I don't know why, but that energy just feels like absent father is directed towards him. It feels like it's like a little knock upside the head. When it comes to Salah, we do get the Four of Coins in reverse. So there's a loss of money here. There's this energy of being stagnant. Let's see, the Four of Coins in reverse. That is release of the past, giving up control, generosity, and acceptance. But also like losing money and not having a firm foundation, dealing with an unhealed earth sign. What is that? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Also acknowledging not having up healthy boundaries. A lack of success even. More for Salah. We do get the Devil in reverse. Overcoming addiction, freedom, independence, reclaiming power with the Wheel of Fortune, though. In doing so, he will deal with upheaval, lousy luck, unwelcome changes, setbacks to external forces. Yeah, I've been saying he's going to say something. And this has to do with the Empress. Giving birth to an idea and or an actual child when I say the name Salah. Okay? Trying to be creative and nurturing. There's this energy of abundance. This is what he's seeking. He has his own plan, his own idea. That's his business. All right, so more for Salah. He's hopeful and he's thinking, he's faithful in regards to his desire to manifest something when it comes to Foodie Beauty. What's next for Foodie Beauty while in Syria? Health is a concern. Yeah, there's a Five of Swords. There's definitely going to be some issue. There's going to be conflict, battles, arguments, defeat, surrender, retreat. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Ace of Swords. This is the best thing for her to do. To be honest. To make a sound decision. That's her business if she chooses to do so. But again, there is this Devil here energy, and that is her overcoming some form of addiction, seeking freedom, independence, and reclaiming her power. This energy of seeking freedom, what is that about while in Syria? Yeah, it's not working out. So there's this need to get free, to leave, because there's a lack of teamwork, a lack of collaboration, few goals, no motivation, misalignment. It's not working out there. It won't work out there. It's going to create more confusion, more disruption. It's very stoic. It's very hard. Foodie Beauty's time. Uh-oh. Cards are not flipped over. The energy of Foodie Beauty's time in Syria. While in Syria. It's going to be a lot of emotions. A wave of emotions. Look at those emotions. I mean, it's going to be a lot. Anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. It's heavy. It's tumultuous. There's going to be flooding. A lot of emotions. Not being able to move. Look at the direction. Where are you going? Can't go anywhere. It's a lot of emotions. A lot of water sign energy. Some type of movement upward in the middle of the deck. There's going to be some trading. Trading. Please clarify the trading, the upward movement. All this emotion around this trading, this deal. Now this trading, this deal has to deal with South America. But the South America, the energy around South America creates more fire, creates more passionate but yet chaotic energy, and it's out of control, leading her back to North America. There's this energy of South America also being attached to a person. Interesting. That's interesting. Y'all call me back.